These are the three questions you can discuss. What can you learn from Jeroboam and the descendants? What can you learn from Asa? Alright, King Asa. And then what other things do you learn from the message? Okay, the story, basically you can see the line of Jeroboam. He misled Israel. He led them into sins by setting up a golden calf in Dan, and also in Dan, and also in the battle. Okay, so represent the entire Israel. Alright. So you can see that the evil he did, because of the evil he did. Hey, pay attention. Because of the evil he did, God wiped out his whole family. Alright? Just like just now I shared before, God came and shared with you about the cleansing of the temple. And the Sadducees, they used the gentle court, the court of the Gentile. And then that's for the non-believers, non-Jews, to hear the message, but they used the faith to make business. Alright? And as a result, God was very angry. He overturned the table. Right? Okay, that shows that during our preaching, don't phone. Alright, focus, give 100% to God, because this is the fact that honor God. Alright, and during message especially, and discipleship, all must be serious, because God cleansed them. Okay, God only not cleanse them. I shared with you just now that I did remove 2% from here, and who are not interested in the gospel. Okay, they are banned from coming here unless they change their mind. They can come here. We mean business, because God is zealous for His, how I say, the zeal of God has consumed Him. That means God is focused. Is very focused on building a spiritual kingdom. He wants good people and serious people. Right. So when you come for church camp, our rule is no phone. Alright, during the meeting. Alright, so because we want to do a cleansing, this is also good for you, because to keep you from being addicted to the phone. Alright, so we have a policewoman, Celine, and also Angeline. Alright, these are the policewomen here, the temple guards. Alright, in the Jewish context, it's the temple guards to guard the people. Right, so okay, so that they will behave well. Alright, same thing. So they will help you. Okay, they do a cleansing work so they are not addicted to your phone. Understand? So we trust that you understand what we are doing is for your good. Alright? And please cooperate with us. So far, many has cooperated with us, but I hope all will cooperate with us. Alright? And today, Jing Lai did a good job. Again, Jing Lai, he came here by himself. He took a bus. He's only primary 3, no? He took a bus by himself and took a train. But initially, he thought his brother was here, that's why he was here. But I said, if your brother not here, will you come? He said he will come. Alright? So praise God. Okay, I asked him to encourage his brother to come. Praise God. Hey, friend, three only, from Edmonton, come here, no?
I think 3 with my brother.
Oh, okay.
I did 2 buses.
Okay, your brother invite you, right? Your brother out there with back. Okay, he got no key. You know, he got no key to the house.
I have a key.
You have the key. So you have to wait outside. No, I asked him to go library. He asked you to go back immediately. No? I said no.
Where are
I said, you are here already, you come here. He said he doesn't want to come here. He said next week they come. I said, hey, okay, you want to rest, then go library and rest nearby. Alright? Okay, so he's here, so you don't bring him back from the house of God. You got first, Alright? So, okay, let's go on. Okay, now I want to tell you a story about this. At the time of Abijah, who is son? Abijah, the son of Jeroboam. Jeroboam is a bad king, and God gave him the opportunity to become king, but he did not treasure. He misled the whole Israel to worship idol, the golden calf. Alright, that was a terrible evil. You see, when you did evil to God, people, and you did evil this way, one day you get into trouble. Okay, your time will come. Like this particular case, again, he got into trouble, his whole family was wiped out. Look at how his family was wiped out. Alright? And his family line doesn't reign a few years, 2 years, 3 years. He doesn't have a short leave becoming king. Same thing, a lot of people are no longer in the ministry. They are no longer in the church. You know why they are no longer in the church? Because you can say that in a sense God removed them. Okay? Because God is control of everything. Because when they are not serious and they pursue like demons, after the worldly thing, and God remove him. Alright, they no longer serve. So nothing happened by chance. So a lot of people you say, oh, I have a choice. Of course you have the choice. God allow you to make that choice, and then you remove yourself. In a sense, ultimately you go have the final say, right? Whether you to serve. Okay, those who serve in the ministry must be serious. Okay, put God first. Alright, be serious and put God first. Otherwise, you will be removed from the ministry. Alright, and we are church. We are not beggars. We are not beggars. Okay, must beg you to come. No, but we want you to come because we want to help you. We want to bless you. And because we want to do what God wants, we want to teach you. That's why we want you to come. Alright? But if you don't cooperate with us, you don't listen to us, and then in this case you are not here for the word, then we won't welcome you. We only welcome people who are serious, who are interested to get themselves improved. Come here and study, we help you to improve. Okay? Alright? Okay? So please be serious and must come here and learn. Alright? So that you can grow, not only in your study, but also in the spiritual life. Okay? Later on, I cannot have a discussion with the group, but take it as now my group because I need to mark a paper. We are short-handed. I need to finish making a paper and explain. Alright, so that the parents send you here, that they want us to teach you, so we must do our part. Okay, we do our best. Alright? The little time that we have, your time is so precious. We need to go the work as well as your study together. So what happened is, the son was sick. Okay, what happened is Abijah, okay, Jeroboam said, go disguise yourself, and so that you won't be recognized as my wife. Then go to Shiloh, Ahijah, the prophet, who said that I will be king, right? So what happened is, then he asked him to take the bread and so on, okay, according to the religious rites. So Jeroboam did what he said and went to Abijah, and now Abijah could not see, and his sight was gone because of his age. So this one is regarding the son of Jeroboam became mute. And then but God told the prophet, that your son will die. Okay, your son will die and your whole house will be removed. Alright, eventually from the kingship. Why? Although he was king, he served king for 22 years. Alright? But eventually he still be removed. Only not very long, actually served for 8 years, right? Okay? So what happened? But the Lord has said to Ahijah, he said, when you say Jeroboam is coming to meet you, when she arrives, she will pretend to be someone else. So God already told the prophet. When Ahijah heard the sound, because he couldn't see, right, was, oh, he come in, wife of Jeroboam, he told her, why this pretense? Hey, God knows everything. They cannot lie to God, cannot lie to God. God knows everything. And so when Ahijah heard, okay, and I have been sent to you with the bad news. He said first to you, what's the bad news? Listen. So Jeroboam, go and tell Jeroboam that this is what God said. I raised you up from among the people and appointed you to be ruler over my people Israel. I now will tear your kingdom. I took the kingdom from you, okay, and gave it to, you say, I took the kingdom away from the house of David and gave it to you, but you have not been like my servant David, who kept my commands and followed me with all his heart, doing only what was right in my eyes. You have done more evil than all that lived before you. You have made for yourself other gods, idols, and made of metal. You have aroused my anger and turned your back on me. So God was angry. Alright? Tony, God was angry, right? And God was angry with his king. Alright? And because of it, I'm going to bring disaster. See that the Lord sent disaster on the house of Jeroboam. I will cut you off. I will cut off from Jeroboam every last male in Israel, slave or free. I will burn up the house of Jeroboam as one burn the dung until it's all gone. Okay? He burned the house like burned the 大便, burned until all the 大便 gone. Okay, God anger. You see how God angry, right? So you're not serious, God is angry. Dogs, someone know that? Dogs will eat those who belong to Jeroboam, who die in the city, and the birds will feed on those who die in the country. The Lord has spoken. So the Lord means business. As for you, go back home. When you set your foot in the city, your son will die. The boy will die. Okay, I tell you, don't mind God. Don't take God for granted. God is serious in business. Okay, you did evil, one day He will punish you. I tell you now. Okay, the government may not punish you, but eventually God will punish you. You send disease, you send cancer, okay, dreaded disease, and you will die early. You see that? So when you serve God, be serious. Don't play with God. Okay, God is not a playboy. I know. Neither is. I can say no. You're not a playboy. Play, right? You're not, right? Okay, God is serious. And the Lord will raise. Okay, then move on. All Israel will mourn for him and bury him. He is the only one belonging to Jeroboam who will be buried. Because when he was buried, he is the only one in the house of Jeroboam in whom the Lord, the God who has found anything good. The Lord has found something good. Hey, by the way, student, if you are lousy in your study, you don't put effort, you are yourself to blame. God give you an opportunity to study. You're not making use of the opportunity. Okay? There's nothing good in that. God give you an opportunity to study, make an effort to study well and study hard. Don't know us. We try our best to help you. Alright, don't be a lousy student, a poor student. You understand? Study well and work hard. You see, he's the only one that something good you can find in him. There's no one else. See that? In whom the Lord God has found anything good. In whom he's the only one. He's the only one in the house. But the rest all lousy. And all evil people. Okay, no, please don't be a lousy people, evil people. Okay, be a good people. Be a disciplined boy or girl. Okay, let's move on. Then what happened? And the Lord will raise up himself a king over Israel. He will cut off the family of Jeroboam. Even now, this is beginning to happen. You know, for so many years, we're looking for good people to partners with us, to partners with God and with us, to build his kingdom. How many want to be good people? How many? How many want to partner with us? Okay, very good. Praise God. How many? Okay, praise God. Okay. Okay, first criteria to partner with, you must behave well. Okay? And listen to us. We are here to do good to you. We are here to help you to cleanse your evil habit. Okay, like Jesus cleansed you. You understand? So we are here for good. Okay, good. Okay, thank you for your raised hand. And then what happened? He will, okay, and the Lord will strike Israel so that he will be like a reed swaying in the water. He will uproot Israel from this good land that he gave to the ancestors and will scatter them beyond the Euphrates River because they aroused the Lord to angry by making Asherah the idolatry, the goddess. And he will give Israel up. God will give them up because of their sin. Jeroboam has committed and has called Israel to commit sin because he caused them to worship idol. You understand? God is mean business, God is serious. Don't play with God. Hey, we are saying in our church we are not beggars. Right? We are here to bless God's kingdom. And we only want good people. Don't know good people, we remove them. Ask them to go. Because they are not interested in the gospel. Go. We don't need them. We also forbid them to join the camp. Right? This year, you want to say you can join camp? No. Okay?
Who asked to join camp?
Okay, we not tell this moment. Later tell privately. Okay? And he will give up. Okay? So we will ban people from the camp. Okay? If they don't believe in Jesus. The other event of the bad king Jeroboam is strong. He reigned 22 years. Okay? And then rested with his ancestor Nadab, his son. You see, his son only reigned for a short while. Okay, now we're talking about, this one is a northern king, and now we're talking about the southern king now. Okay, in Israel there's a north and there's a south. You know, all the tribes go to the north and only left the two tribes. Then this one only they kept Judah, right? And now we talk about the next king. Rehoboam, son of Solomon, was king in Israel. He was 41 years old. He became king, the sons of Solomon. And he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem. Okay, this is the south, right? In the city of the north, chosen out of Israel. So there are war between the north and the south because they cannot get along. But even the south did evil. And Judah did evil in the eyes of the Lord by the sins they committed. And they stirred up God's jealousy more than before, right? And they also set up themselves high places, sacred stone, and a shrub idolatry on every high hill and other every spreading trees. They even, you know, the trees where people worship the God, right? You know, the tree there, they worship the tree, you know, the animism, spirit here, spirit there. And there were even male shrine prostitutes, okay, shrine the temple prostitutes in the land. And the people engaged in all the detestable practices of the nation the Lord has driven out before the Israelites. And in the 5th year of King Rehoboam, Shishak, king of Egypt, attacked Jerusalem. See, when he was not reigning right, God sent another attacker. Okay, if your life is not right, God give you trouble. God send this trouble, that trouble, this trouble, that trouble. How many people got many troubles in your life? Hey, you must pray against trouble coming to your life. Okay? Sometimes you can overcome it. Okay?
I think my grandmother is still in China.
Overcome. Okay? So God sent the enemy to attack them. Okay? Okay? Egyptian king. And he carried off, not only that, he lost the treasure. He carried off, Egyptian carried off the treasure of the temple of the Lord and the treasure of the royal palace. He took everything, including all the gold shoe Solomon had made. You can see, one of the things is you lose money. It's also not a good sign. So every time sick and sick and sick and sick, and again, and you waste a lot of money, right? Agree? Alright? Disease upon disease. Alright? So all this can be avoided. How? Take care of your body. Follow God. Okay? How? The phone is still there? Huh? Okay, carrying on the treasure. So King Rehoboam made bronze. So instead of gold, they're using bronze. Instead of gold and silver, right? Is it gold and silver? Okay. Okay. Anyway, instead of gold, it becomes bronze. Okay, inferior quality, less, not as good quality. Bronze shield to replace them. And assign this to the commander on the guard of duty, right? So it lost the gold shield, become a bronze shield, right? So there is a degrading. There's a downgrade, right? So when the king went to the Lord's temple, the guards, okay, and so on. Let's move on. Let's go to the next one. And there was continued warfare between Rehoboam and Jeroboam, the northern king and the southern king. And Jeroboam and Rehoboam rested with ancestors and was buried with them in the city. David, his mother's name was Naamah, and she was an Ammonite. And
Is there also an Ammonite?
Ammonite is a non-Jew. It's actually from the Lot's descendants, okay? Lot descendant, when he was drunk and had sex with the two daughters, and one of them became the Ammonite, right? Okay? And Abijah, his son, succeeded him as king. So he got a son, okay? Okay, let's go on. One more chapter. And in the 18th year of the reign of Jeroboam, remember he reigned for 22 years, Abijah became king of Judah. So this is a southern king. One is a northern king, one is a northern king. And he reigned in Jerusalem how many years? Only 3 years. Okay? Very short time, his mother's name was Maacah, and daughter, and so on. He committed all the sins the father had done before. His heart was not fully devoted to the Lord his God, as his heart had David, his forefather. So this king is not a good king. Let's move on. Nevertheless, David, for David's sake, the Lord gave him a king, another king. In Jerusalem, by raising a son to succeed him, by making Jerusalem strong. So we need to go and looking for a lamb who was strong. as a believer, we must be strong and powerful and dynamic. Don't lead a defeated life. Understand or not? We must shine for God, the lamp to shine. For David had done what was right in the eye of the Lord and had not failed to keep any of the Lord's command all the day of his life, except the case of Uriah and Bathsheba, right? And so there was war between Abijah and Jeroboam throughout Abijah's lifetime. Okay, let's go on to verse 8. And Abijah rested with his ancestors and was buried in the chief city, and Asa, this is a good king, and Asa, his son, succeeded him. Although Asa was very good, he reigned for 41 years. Normally reign is 40 years. Alright, but he did not remove all the idols. And and good, I would consider very good, but not perfect. Alright? But in the end, how he died? He died of disease, right? Died of disease, Okay. Let's look at in the 20th year of Jeroboam left ruled 22 years, right? So on the 20th year, Asa became the king. So the 20th king of the northern Israel, this king is called Asa. And he reigned in Jerusalem for 41 years, right? And his grandmother was Maacah. You know, it's very good is that he removed his grandmother. You know why his grandmother? Because his grandmother set up idolatry. So what his grandmother, he also removed. Okay, let's see how he removed. He expelled the male shrine prostitute. He expelled the male prostitute from the land and get rid of all the idol in the ancestor. He even what? This verse 13. He even disposed his grandmother. He kicked out his grandmother, Maacah, from her position as a queen. Okay, because she had made a repulsive image of the worship as Shara. Okay, that is a goddess. Asher cut it down and burned it in the Kidron Valley. Although he did not remove all the high places, this is the big point. Okay, when we remove sin, we must remove completely. If you allow one sin to come in, he will eat you up. You will grow like cancer. You understand? When the wrongdoing, you must nip the bud and get rid of it and throw it into the sea. You understand? And burn in the holy fire. And got rid of it completely. Alright? Asa's heart was fully committed to the Lord. It's like he brought into the temple of the Lord silver and gold and article. Okay, he bring blessing to the kingdom of God. He bring money, bring gold and silver. Hey, when you come to church, don't come to church empty-handed. Bring an offering, a sacrificial offering, and give to God. That is part of your investment. There was a story, a girl who gave only a few cents to build a church. Although she only gave a few cents, but God see her heart. And eventually, somehow God blessed the church, so got enough money to build a church. Although it started with a girl with a few cents. You know why I say with a few cents? Because he went to Sunday school. Sunday school always packed. Sometimes late, the door was closed, cannot go in. So the few cents that she had said, I give the few cents. After I think she done something in the story. And give a few cents to the church. He said this is for the church building. Few cents to build the church building. But God see her heart. And eventually, God moved the people to give money to the church, and then they able to build the church so that more people can come in. You see the heart of the girl? God sees the heart, even though he have few cents. So how many willing to give to God? How many will bring money next week to give to God?
My parents don't.
You bring your pocket money.
Bring your money.
Your pampa money pocket.
Okay?
My uncle money for my education.
Is like
You will give to God, God will give you more. Alright? God will bless you. You will stingy, you will be worse. Alright? You will lose everything.
I give $2.
Okay, let's move on. So, and he brought the temple, the treasure to the temple. Okay, must give to God. Okay? Go to God, And there was war between Asa and Baasa, king of Israel. Of course, he's a northern king. Okay, let's see. Baasa, king of Israel, went against Judah and fortified Ramah to prevent anyone from leaving or entering the territory of Asa. So there was a war between the north and the south. And Asa took all the silver and gold that was left in the treasury, not temple of his own palace. He gave it to Ben-Hadad, Aramean, okay, and then to be friend king. They're telling him not to be king, not be friend with Baasha. He said, And then this king, this Asa was make a treaty with King Aram. He said, break your treaty with the northern king Baasha, king of Israel, and he will withdraw from me. Ben-Hadad agreed with the king of Asa and sent the commander forces against the town of Israel and conquered Dan and Sarona in different places. When Baasha heard this, he stopped building Ramah and withdrew to Tirzah. Alright? And the king Asa issued order and no one to examine, and they carried away from Ramah the stone and Sarona, and with the king of Asa he built up Gibeah in Benjamin and Sarona. Okay, in his old age, his feet became diseased. King Asa, when his old age, his leg, his feet became diseased. And Asa rested with his ancestor, and he was buried. And his son Jehoshaphat, it's a good son, succeeded him. And Nadab, son of Jeroboam, became king in the second year of Asa, and reigned only for 2 years. See, one reign 3 years, 2 years, very short. Jeroboam, the bad king. Likewise, as his father, he did evil in the eyes of the Lord, followed the ways of the father, and committing the same sin that his father did. And Baasha, son of Ahijah, in the tribe of Issachar, struck him down. Struck who? Okay, struck Nadab down, right? The descendants of this Jeroboam. He struck him down and Gibeon, a Philistine town, where Nadab and all Israel were besieging it. Baasha killed Nadab in the 3rd year of Asa, king of Judah, and succeeded him as king. You can see now Jeroboam's descendants 3 years reign, 2 years reign, and then this one also gonna killed. Why? Because the father did evil, the son did evil, all wiped out. Okay? As soon as he began to reign, he killed, this one who killed Baasha? He killed Jeroboam, whole house, whole family was killed. He did not leave Jeroboam anyone that breathed. They all gonna wipe out, but destroy them all, according to the word of the Lord given through the servant Ahijah the Shilonite. Can you see that? Hey, Jeroboam is a bad king. He betrayed Israel. His whole family was wiped out. Hey, you don't follow the Lord, God will bring judgment upon you and even your family. Okay? And don't take it lightly, be serious. If you be good, honor the Lord, God will save your family. God will bless your family. Okay? So, alright, God will bless your family. So, okay, be serious when you serve God. And this happened because of the sin Jeroboam had committed and had caused Israel to commit. So this is one question you're going to answer, right? And because he aroused the anger of the Lord, the God of Israel. Okay, there was war between Asa and Baasha, king of Israel. In the 3rd year, Baasha, Israel became king, and he reigned 22 years. And he did evils in the eye of the Lord, following the way of Jeroboam, and committing the same sin Jeroboam had caused. Also an evil king. Alright, God used an evil to kill an evil in this king. Alright, so he died. Eventually, Baasha. Alright, okay, he reigned, he did evil, right? He reigned for 24 years. Okay, I have come to the end of my message because I need time to mark. So basically today what we are sharing is Jeroboam, he did evil. All those who did evil, this king, all had reigned very short. They reigned very short period. Okay, 2 years, 3 years. Alright, but Asa was a good king, he reigned for 41 years. Alright, and he had a good son, Jehoshaphat. We'll talk about it another time. Okay, so you can see if you're good, okay, God bless you, your son, your children will be good, will be blessed, right? If you're bad, you don't need your son, probably all become bad. Okay, so basically is that if you do evil, God will punish. You did right, God will bless you. Okay, so today basically is that how many of you here, okay, we just say a prayer and we close. How many of you, those who want to be good, behave well, and honor God all your ways so that you can serve God? Okay, raise. Okay, let's stand up and say a prayer to Jesus. Say, Jesus, I want to be a good person. I want to serve you long. I don't want to serve you 2 years, 3 years. I want to serve you the whole life. I want to honor you. As I honor you and bless your kingdom. You bless me, my future family, my current family, and everything I do will be successful. On the other hand, if I dishonor you, I did evil, I will suffer problems, I'll suffer needs. I may even have a bad disease in my life. Lord, I pray, I don't want all this to happen to me, but I will fear you, honor you, do your work, and praise you forever. Thank you, Jesus, for hearing my prayer. I love you, Jesus. I give you thanks and praise. In Jesus' name. Okay, go to your group.